right, so with the way that I do plates, it doesn't have to be totally centered. So I've got it, I'm gonna start in the middle, kind of flattening it out. You wanna keep it in a dome shape. I'm just kind of putting pressure on the middle. You want it to be about a little less than an inch. I'm just using the side of my hand. All this hand is doing is just making that end curve. Okay. It's a little thin, but it's okay. All right, once you have this, you want to take your wooden rib and use it to make it as flat as you can, but when you do this, it flattens it out a little bit more, so I'm not using a crazy amount of pressure. Who? Plates like to crack, and so by putting that pressure on it, you're compressing the clay back in together, especially like this middle part. All right. Then, because I'm gonna trim it off, it doesn't have to be centered. I'm gonna center it myself, so I'm gonna figure out where I want the edge of the plate. Nice steady hand, and I'm just gonna drill down. Try not to like cut open the bat too much, and then turn it sideways. And then this thing will just come off. So now the plate's centered, even without centering it. So we're gonna go back to our lovely wooden rib. Even gonna clean that lip up a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna hold the rib right here at 2 o'clock, and I'm gonna put the rib in sideways. And then while it's going, I'm gonna lift the rib up, and that's gonna make the lip of the plate. Maybe like a ½ inch in. Lift that up. So as plates dry, the lip of the plates kind of set down a little bit. So I'll make it a little bit higher up at an angle than you think it would be. All right, so now you've got something right here to do a pull at. You want to be really careful not to get it too wet right here where that angle is. And I'm just using 2 fingers to do a pull. And then the bottom part of the plate we'll just trim off. And then pull it off, let it sit up. We'll cover it up in the middle of the day. Actually, I'll cut it off. Look at that. And then tomorrow we'll flip it over, and that one right there is the one that's trimmed, so it kind of shows you what they look like. You can flip it over on the bottom so you can see just cutting it in and making it look like a plate. Questions? All right, will you stop my video, Daisy? All right, Ben, you can have your wheel back.